Don't let fatigue make you into a coward. I can't promise it will be easy, but I can guarantee it will be worth it. AML's Thermo Heat is the most revolutionary fat burner ever developed.
What's up guys, Joe Donnelly here, Fitness RX for Men, and today I'm going to take you through different types, variations of science-based training techniques, things that you may have seen on social media or maybe things you haven't seen at all. But I'm going to go into details as to why they're important and why you should be including them into your repertoire of training. The majority of people in the gym every day, when they train the front delts, they train with some type or some variation of a front delt raise, which is either here, or maybe you've seen them doing here. That's all great, but the problem is you're limited into your range of motion. Your range of motion is starting as the hand starts to come up from the floor and gravity pulls on the muscle to usually finishing here or here. You'll see with most people, they tend to lean back to try to finish, which even shortens the range of motion for us. So your max torque point tends to be right about here on the shoulder. Well, what about here? What about the rest of the shoulder? And that's where you're getting the muscle in its shortened state, and its most flexion is from here to here, or from here to here. Well, it's hard to do that with dumbbells. It's hard to take dumbbells and do a front raise all the way to the top because your shoulder girdle tends to lean back and rotate. You tend to put more emphasis trying to get under it. You can bring your tricep, your elbow into play. You're not creating a max torque point at the top of the range of motion with free weights. So how do we do that? How do we find it? How do we get to the point where our max point of torque in the range of motion is at the top when the front delt is at its most flexed point? Cables. Talk about doing a front delt cable fly. We're gonna grab the cables and we're gonna start already in our raised range of motion, and we're gonna come up as we approach the head, come up, thumbs together. Think of taking your biceps and bringing them to your ears. So it's a front delt fly. The great part is that as you're coming up, torque is increasing on the front delt. So your max point of torque is gonna be exactly where you want it at the top of the rep. At the top of the rep, we're gonna give an extra squeeze up, hold for a static contraction, 1 to 2 count, squeezing the front delt. I'll tell you right now guys, the shoulder joint is not meant to do years after years of heavy dumbbell presses and bench presses. Talk to any guy who's been lifting for 15 or 20 plus years, they all have shoulder problems. Me playing college professional football, I've had 4 shoulder surgeries. I'm not interested in any more. I'm not doing heavy presses anymore. I'm worried about isolating one of the 3 heads of a deltoid, working until failure, getting it to grow, but being injury free. I don't want to do 120 pound dumbbell presses anymore. I don't want to do 50 pound front raises. I want to effectively work the muscle head, particularly we're talking about the front delt here, in a pain-free and most effective manner. That's going to be with constant tension with cables, getting the front delt in its shortened state, static contraction at the top, slow release, constant tension, and then coming back up. I don't want to be coming all the way down, releasing the muscle, having to rotate the AC joint. I want to get in a pain-free manner, prevent injury, but promote the most growth. Cables are a great way to hammer your shoulders. Constant tension. You can adjust your torque point in the range of motion just by distance to the rack, the height of the rack, and the area in which you squeeze. I urge you guys, remove the ego, get away from some of the free weights, especially if you've had shoulder problems, and get into these cable exercises, particularly the front delt cable fly. I'll tell you right now, I'm doing these for about 6 weeks, and it's the first time my shoulders have been pain-free since 1997. That was a long time ago, 1997. We didn't have the internet back then. So I'll demonstrate, guys. It's an unbelievable exercise. It's going to become quickly your favorite front delt exercise. It is mine. I've seen massive growth. But the most important is I'm pain-free, and that's most important. Okay, guys. Hope those different tips, different methods, combination of methods, bringing things together will help you with your training moving forward. Remember, it's about training smarter, training harder, being more effective with our time and energy while preventing injury. Again, fitnessrxmen.com, the best in science-based training. Until next time, this is Joe Donnelly. See ya.